Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kim Millie Prosperity out of Savannah, Georgia. I am seriously not going to be before you guys long today because I have something to do, but I wanted to jump on here. I've been meaning to do this video for forever. First and foremost, though, as you come in, like the video, please. Share the video, please, especially if you're not a newbie. If you are watching me live or as a replay viewer, I want you to drop your district, say your circuit down in the comments below. Hold on 1 second. um, yeah, drop your district, say your circuit. If you are serious about learning this consumer protection information, then there are 11 circuits, and I want to know which one you reside in. We used to say the city and state that we live in, but now I really want you guys to what? Drop your district, say your circuit, and I'm paying attention to who does this because those are the real ones. All right, let me see something really quickly. And if this is okay, cool. I see it over here. I'm just checking something, guys. Let me see my audio right quick. Okay, cool. So, if you're a newbie though, and you want to become familiar with me, look down. I pointed over here the last time and I saw that it was reversed. So look down below where it says hellocamillie.com. You can go there and find out a lot about me. If you click on Credit Crushers, that is what I am largely known for, helping people with their credit and consumer protection information. I definitely encourage you guys. There's lots of jewels on the channel for free. So go back and watch my previous videos. So many people tell me they find value in that. Now, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and hey, what's going on, Jermaine Burrell? What's going on? What district, what circuit are you in, bro? Don't leave me hanging now. So listen, what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is how to turn your dropped calls into dollars. I want to know, drop down below what cell phone provider you are with and how many dropped calls you've had in the last 6 months. What cell phone provider you are with and how many dropped calls or bad network issues you've had within the last 6 months. Because I'm telling you guys right now, so many of you have expressed to me that you want to get into consumer protection, but you're scared. Oh, you're in Dublin? Oh, wow, Jermaine, you're in. So if you're in Dublin, I have to go there tomorrow. That's crazy. I have to go there tomorrow. Ah, I have to go there quite frequently, actually. Long story, Jermaine. But so I want to see, do you know what district you are in, Jermaine? You're in Georgia like me, so let's see. But listen, guys, so many of you want to learn this consumer protection stuff, but you're scared. And or you are going like balls to the wall and doing something super huge instead of kind of sort of graduating your process and graduating your communication skills. So I wanted to share with you guys that don't you should not just get caught up in the 15 USCs, 15 USCs, 15 USCs. Don't just get caught up in that. Consumer protection stuff is really, you are the consumer. Anytime you are unhappy, and I'm not talking about some of y'all who are real stinker dang dang, right? Nothing makes you happy. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm talking about you're a reasonable person and you're asking for reasonable things and they're not happening. That's when you should put on your consumer protection hat and say, okay, how can I protect myself as the consumer? Hey, be live able. They said hello, friend from Connecticut. Never been to Connecticut in my life, but I've seen some beautiful pictures. Do you know your circuit? Do you know your district? Tell me now. And my friend David Lopez, hello from the DMV. Do you know your district? Can you say your circuit? Okay. If not, guys, go to the Googler, handy dandy Googler, and type in there what district is the DMV in? What district, what circuit? There's only 11, so you can't be in the 12th. But yeah, say what district is Connecticut in? All right. And then drop it down below. You guys need to know this stuff. So here's the deal. So I want to enforce the consumer protection laws, but you're getting burnt out. And it is really, really easy to get burnt out when you're trying to do something super huge, super big. It's your first time. Some YouTube guru got you hyped up, and now you've put all this time, energy, and effort into something, and you lost. And you're thinking to yourself, I could have saved all that time, energy, and effort. Start with small wins, y'all. Okay? Start with small wins, because now I'm looking at everything through the eyes of a consumer who needs to be done right. For example, my cell phone company, I share this with you all. Hold on 1 second. Oh, did I not pull it up? Oh, I did. My company actually been with for 20 something years. Let me tell you guys something. I have been on paperless building because I was like, save the trees. I don't need more paper anyway. Very, very foolish. Very, very silly. They don't care anything about saving the trees, y'all. You do not know. They like paperless building because what they want to, hold on. Oh, no. They like because want to do is inflate these and put stuff on your bill and you not know it. In the credit mentorship, we talk to get off of paper billing. And one of the credit crushers said, Kim, thank you just for that one tip, because even though there with magnifying glass and analyze my bill as much as I should, I'm looking at it more than I ever have before. And that's the thing. So that's how you're going to catch more things. There are some people who are set up on auto pay, so they feel like they don't need paper bills. No, you need them as well. What if your auto pay doesn't go through? Half the time, that's how they catch you. Remember, a late is not a 30-day late until it's what? 30 days. So if you're on paperless billing, you are going to miss that, right? Most of you that are on paperless billing, you don't know your statement date, you don't know your due date. You're just like, la, la, la. It's set up to automatically come out. And that's not a good way to be. So here's what I wanted to share with you all before I leave. So what happened to me recently is, let's see, did it share? I think it's shared. I'm looking on my other screen. What happened to me recently is, okay, good. I wanted to make sure you guys could see it clearly. So I've been with this company for 20 plus years. Like I said, I was on electronic billing, and then I recently got off, and I've been paying much more attention to my bill. And so in doing that, there are some things that I noticed were not good that I actually got credits for. Things from over a year ago, okay, that I got credits for. But one of the things that I thought you guys would be most interested in that I got credits for were actually drop calls. So within the last week, as you can see, and how many of you have had dropped calls? You've been in the middle of a call and then it just stopped working. And it's really crazy when you're standing next to your friend who has another cell phone provider and their call is fine. You're like, what the, right? So what I started doing is, usually there's a few seconds, right, when that call drops and you see it says on the screen, dropped call. So I have started basically holding my cell phone provider accountable. This is how you can get into the consumer protection realm on a small scale. This is how you can practice your communication skills. And this doesn't require any 15 USCs. It only requires common sense and basic communication. So in the last week, I've gotten $120, as you can see, $120 credited to my bill. My bill is not that much. I want to know how many of you could use that on your bill. And I want you to know that's not what they wanted to give me. But, and this is what we were constantly going over with the credit crushers, how are you communicating? Do you freeze up? Do you get scared? Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to try to direct the conversation where they want the conversation to go. And it's up to you to direct the conversation where you want the conversation to go. So a lot of times people ask questions like, how did you do that? What did you say? Blah, 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 do, 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 do. And oftentimes you will find that people don't want to tell you because the questions never end. And a lot of times the people that are asking who don't value your time, they just don't value your time. So that's why you guys find a lot of people putting a price tag saying, hey, if you want to find out, come sit with me at my table. I know I do that. I give a lot of information for free on my channel, but there are times when I say, no, if I'm going to take the time to blur out things and crop things and kind of protect my personal information and take you step by step through something I did myself, yes, there is value to that you have to put up. So over $120 in the last week, and I will be hitting them up again. And I still honestly was not satisfied with the response that I got from them. So what Jermaine said, I definitely need a consumer protection hat in my wardrobe. All of us do, Jermaine. And if all of us understood the power of this is such an important skill, because if you pass this on to your children, if you start empowering your family members and friends, a lot of us will not have the financial difficulties that we currently find ourselves with. It's crazy that people are paying 100% of the bill of many bills, but not getting 100% of the service, or they're not 100% satisfied. And really the only reason why people are doing that is because they don't want to take the time to learn how to go about making themselves happy. What regulatory agencies can you call on? What can you do? How can you reach out? A lot of times we are so busy that, okay, we got to hurry up and pay this bill because we're about to be shut off because the next bill has been cut. And it's crazy when your bill is getting inflated with late fees, restoration fees, all the other fees that they tack on when you're late because you haven't had the time yet to go and call them out on their ish. So everybody needs this hat in their wardrobe. But here's what we're going to do. So that was one thing. But I'm telling you guys right now, I am, like I said, I'm not happy still. So you guys may have seen this earlier this week where let me see here, stop sharing. And then I'm going to show you this. Not only did Jermaine said, I am on a prepaid plan, sis, but I still have call drops. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're prepaid or not, right? The point is you're paying. So you should, as long as you prepaid, right? I don't care. I don't care what provider you're with. I don't care what plan you're on. As long as you pay for service, you should have service, right? And oftentimes, I'll talk to you in the course, okay? We'll talk more about this and how you make your case, because that's what a lot of people are having trouble with, is just basically arguing their point. And I'm telling you right now, they're very crafty. They're very skilled, again, at driving the conversation where they want it to go. And you've got to be just as crafty and skilled at driving it. You have to, what they say? Drive the boat, steer the boat. So, am I frozen? Okay. So this is what I wanted to show you, because there's a step further that you can always go. There is something called Fairshake. Many of you may have seen it recently, but Fairshake is a very handy dandy website that more people should know about and definitely utilize. So even though they gave me the credits for the dropped calls, I still am going to take it a step further, because there's some other issues that I'll talk about in the mini course that I'm not satisfied with, being a customer for over 20 years. So I'm going to take you, this is something that is actually in process. As you can see, I did this on Sunday, but a lot of people are nervous to fill out the form. It was very simple. I'm going to take you step by step and show you what you should put in there. I don't know whether I will win or not. Regardless, it will benefit you. And I'll come back and tell the people who sign up for the mini course with me what the results are. If I win, great. Then you'll know what I did right to copy. If I don't win, great. Then you'll know what not to do, right? So that you can win, okay? Either way, it's intel, it's data, it's feedback, right? So I know in some of my mentorships, I learned just as much from the cases that I lost or the arbitrations that fail as I do the ones that are winners. Okay? Because when you hear about somebody winning, it gives you that euphoric high. But when you hear about somebody losing and now they got to come up with a year's salary in 30 days, it is a real reality check that you need to have your ish together. Right? So those cases, believe it or not, I pay more attention to than the winners, the people who secure the bag using this play in this hat. All right. So yes, we're going to go through fair shake on here, and then like I said, there will be a follow-up for me to notify all those who sign up for this, what you call it, how things are going. So if you want to find out what I said, what I did, here is what you will do. I'm doing it. You guys know how I do. I'm not playing with you at all. Okay. I'll be on there live. I'm planning on do this Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you can't make it, it will be on it will be a recording. A recording will be provided to you on Google Drive, and then it's going to be $27. I'm only letting a certain number of people in for $27, and then the price is going to go to $47. And then when you click the link, whatever the price is, that if you see 27, you need to sign up now, because if you come back and all of the $27 slots have been filled, then the price is going to say 47. If you click the link and the form is not there, that means you missed your spot. That means all the 27 and the 47 slots are gone. Okay. So, and then when everything is wrapped up, I'll come back, and this same exact information will be a recording that'll be sold for 97. So I've done this previously before with my text class, with my Amazon class. Both of those start at $27. The people who were on live said this was way more what I paid for, what I bargained for. Thank you. I never would all of these things. So you guys know how I deliver. Okay. And there's nothing like seeing somebody who has already done something that you desire to do. So something that you're interested in, the link is down below already. You can fill out that Google form. Please, please, please read. If you have a hard time finding the Google form, then consumer protection stuff is probably not for you. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. If I put the link there and you still can't find the link, then you won't be able to fill out a form, do a fair shake case, file in state or federal court, or none of that. All right. So this is probably not for you, and that's okay. All right. It's really not a problem. But I want to be clear again. I'm going to show you how I turned dropped calls into dollars, because I think this is something that anybody could use. I think there are so many people that just basically, when they have a call that's dropped, they just call back and they're like, oh, girl, sorry. And no, you should be, my feeling, my feeling is you should be compensated for that. That my feeling is anytime you're paying for something, you should get 100% of what you paid for. Period, point blank. Okay. Now, hold on one second. Hold on. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to show you how I turned. Oh, that's still saying 1 minute ago. Okay, cool. We got to get out of here. What's the time? I turn drop calls into credits on my bill and hopefully stimulate that part of you. This isn't using any 15 USCs. This is just using common sense and basic communication. I'm going to show you why and how I even took it a step further and filed with Fair Shake against my cell phone provider for some other issues. I'm also in this mini course going to go through how funds for stuff that happened over a year. that was not correct on my bill. And I didn't even find out about it until I stopped getting paperless billing. So if you don't learn anything else from me, take your stuff off of paperless billing. That way, you will at least look at it 30 seconds to 1 minute when it comes in the mail, and you'll have a better grasp on what is going on with your bills. So I'm going to show you how I filled out this fair shake complaint. We're going to have a quick discussion about this, and then everybody who signs up for the course will be updated on whether, the outcome was favorable to me or not so favorable. Either way, you're going to learn something that you can use if you ever have to submit a fair shake complaint. All right. Let me show you the actual form. To do this, if you want to sign up, the link is below. Another handy dandy thing for you guys to do, hellocamille.com, hellocamille.com, and that will take you to oh, that was so sad. That will take you to my link tree, where from there you can click one of the many things, whatever you're interested in that you see me talk about or do. You can that. Why is this? See, internet provider about to be next. Stuff taking too long to load. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a lot of. Hold on here. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I. Oh, okay. The minute I did it, of course, then it comes up. Website in the bottom corner, it is. So if you go to hellocamille.com, it's going to take you to this link tree. Okay. And that is where you can follow me at different places. A lot of you follow me for the Credit Crushers information. I should change this to credit and consumer protection info. Yeah, but you'll click here, okay? And this will take you to just the credit and consumer protection options. There you can also sign up for the drop calls course right here. Okay. It is a very quick Google form, just some basic things. I don't like honestly being around anybody and everybody, y'all. I'm just going to be honest with you. So that's why I usually have Google Forms for my stuff. I've had some bad experiences when just anybody could sign up. So not going to get too much into that right now, but this is how the form looks. I'm just asking for your email, your name, your phone number, if you want to receive text, what company you have service with, about how many drop calls you've had in the last 6 months. The current price is $27. Now, if you click on it and it says the current price is $47, that means you moved too slow. I'm just letting you know right now. But if you're like, oh, that's too much money for me, that's super duper cool. Not a problem, because the price only goes up. So if you see it at 47, you better get it for 47 before it turns into 97. And if you click on this form and it's gone, that means you really moved too slow. Or I shut it down temporarily for whatever reason, while I get some things straight, reach out to people and make sure that everybody has followed directions. Okay? Whatever form of payment you use right here, please be sure to put your payment ID down. So if you Venmo me at Hello Camille, then tell me what your Venmo is. If you Cash App me at $ Better Body Crew, then tell me what your Cash App is, so I can match your payment to your email address and make sure that you get in on the private Zoom on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, if you can't make that live, no problem. You'll get a recording in the Google Drive that you can access at any time. Okay. And then I just need you to click this disclaimer saying you understand, because some of y'all don't read. Okay. Or act like you don't know what you're signing up for. So that's what we're going to do there. Now, I want to show you something else, because recently we just wrapped up, guys. We just wrapped up the fourth week of the fourth wave of the Credit Crushers. It was phenomenal. So this is 4 months that I was going live doing the presentation. The presentation was about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then Q&A was an additional hour. I have the Credit Crushers pay as you go self-service option. If you want to take a look at the 4 weeks and just buy one of the 4 weeks, 2 of the 4 weeks, 3 or all 4 weeks, then you fill this out and then you put you want. Okay? Because some people said they didn't want the credit stuff as much as they wanted some of the consumer protection stuff, right? And that would be weeks 2 and 3. If you want to see what the weekly topics covered, you just click that blue link, because it is a hyperlink, okay? And then that will take you to the course, basically agenda for each one of the weeks, okay? It opens up in this Google tab right here. Let me actually put something down. Yeah. And then you can just click on it and see what each week covered, so you can make sure that the week that you buy is the week that you really, really do want. Okay. So that is available to you. This is going to be a recording. I am no longer offering that live. I'm no longer offering it with all of the things that the Credit Crushers who took action very quickly had. Now it's just you do your own thing. Okay. Because I've had to move on. All right. And just for those people who wonder, oh, does she really help you? Is it really worth it? Is the information anything different? I am not the person to blow smoke up your butt and tell you everything that you want to hear. That helps no one. Okay. So I'll tell you this. This is, let me share this tab. This is a text that came in literally yesterday from one of my mentees. And here they're saying, oh man, I shared the wrong text. Hold on 1 second. Hold up. We done was. And let me go back and check the comments on this right quick. Okay. Anthony said, oh, look, Anthony C is the only person who dropped their district said they circuit. They said, I'm in District 5. I have Page Plus 3 or 4 dropped calls within the past 6 months. And I'm sure it's probably more than that. You just probably can't remember it. So you paying 100% of the bill, but not getting 100% of the service. Okay. All right. How does that make you feel? I'm like a therapist. How does that make you feel? Yeah, this is the message I wanted. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold up. We done was. I'm gonna get this for you guys. Yeah, I really want to start thinking about everything from a consumer protection perspective. Okay. Oh, let me blank out his email. And I already left this person. An update. So yeah, I want y'all to put your consumer. And he is laughing. Okay, seriously. Okay, I saw on Google that Dublin is included in the 12th district. Is that correct? What Google are you looking at? Now, hold on. Because all of Georgia is in the same district, and I'm in Georgia. Okay? So let me help you out. I like that you took action, though, and I like that you did something. So real quick, let me do this. Google. out looking up cases in your district. This is your first time here. What you may not know is that different judges rule different. So you need to become familiar with how the judges in your district rule. Are they lenient when it comes to emotional distress damages? How do they feel about determining what is incomplete and accurate credit report? These are things that you need to know before you just bust up in court all willy-nilly, like, because you didn't get familiar with your district. With it really does help if this is something that people who take construction and anybody who takes this seriously, they're going to tell you this is what they do. They look up case law for the area that they're operating in, right? Isn't that one of the first things you want to know when you go into war? Know the lay of the land? Come on, right? So let's help my brother out really, really quickly. All right. All you have to do is go to Google and type what district is Dublin, Georgia in. You know what? Type in this. I don't like this. Oh, that's Georgia District 12 representatives, 12th congressional district map. Okay, you know what? I see why you. Okay, I see why you. This is what we're going to do. How many circuits? Circuit, that's what we want. This is what I want y'all to type in. Let's see how many. I should have did courts in there. I saw courts come up. Nah, circuit court. Okay. We didn't have this before. Interesting. I know, was it Jermaine? Jermaine is over there like, mm-hmm. And rightly so. Because there's only the one time when I want to do it, it's 11. This is okay. Here are your circuit courts. Goodness gracious. It's only 11, for real. Forget it. Forget it. It's only 11. So here you are. Georgia is 11. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Like I said, and type in what district, because districts can get into voting and different things. So when we're talking about court systems, there's only 11, and if you're in Dublin, Georgia, then you're in the 11th one. All right, so everybody take a picture of this on your phone, all right, so that you know what district, what court you are in. And then you can Google 11th district FDCPA cases or case law, or 11th district FCRA cases, or whatever the case may be. But the other thing I wanted to share with you guys before we go off is just one of the just like one of the mentees, and you guys are really missing opportunities. When someone gives you an opportunity to help you out with something, you might want to take it, okay? Because moving slow can cost you. It can cost you a lot. All opportunities are not available all of the time. Let me share this tab instead. And this even happened to me before, where I wanted a particular course and I was like, oh, I'll get it later. And then they were like, we stopped selling this course. What? No, I really wanted it. But the truth is, if I really wanted it, I would have been bought it. So I've been, man, this delay is bad. I've been hit up like that before. you will want to not be in that position. So with my mentee yesterday, they said, "Peace, good day. I enjoy the course and the energy and effort you put into it. I learned a lot, and I would love to have access to the videos on recap." This, I got to shout out this mentee, not by name, but he was a truck driver, so he could never be on and give it 100% of his attention. But every single week he was on listening and participating in the Q&A every single week without fail. And so when he says, I know I have to get, and he took advantage of his private one-on-one too, because we have a situation that we really got to help him with. And so that we really got to straighten out. And so he doesn't have much time either. What I want you guys to understand is you're not the only person who doesn't have a lot of time, but there are people out there getting it done, and they have just as much on their plate as you. So when he says he can't get the videos to recap, he just doesn't know where they are in the Google Drive. So I actually already left him a voicemail. Yeah, I left him a voicemail letting him know right before I did this call that, hey, when we do your follow-up Zoom about some things, I'll show you exactly how to access the replays. But this is important too. He said, update. He talked to Santander, and this is based on us going through his credit reports. There was something on there that he thought, like, I don't know how I'm gonna tackle this. I'm not going to go into the specifics, but I'll put it to you like this: this same entity, Santander, many of you have dealt with them. They have had many lawsuits. As a matter of fact, there's somebody in the group who has won a lawsuit against them, okay, for foul-ish that they have done. Does that mean you will win? No, not necessarily. But it's just something to keep in mind. So they're claiming they sent out the contract and they're going to send another one. He went to a car dealership. They're saying they don't have any contract. That's no bueno. Only Santander has the contract, but the only thing they could give me was the buyer agreement. And what I told him, what his next thing to do, that's between me and him. So I'm just telling you guys right now, anytime you have the opportunity to get in a closed environment, whether it be a mentorship or a course where you can ask someone a personal question and get a customized answer back to you, you need to do it. Because trust me, if you thought enough about that person to pay them, then their response is going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to be better than you just leaning on your own understanding. All right. So again, the link to do the course is down below if you want to do it. If not, then that's perfectly fine too. I got so many tabs. Oh, this don't make no sense. This is a good computer though. This is a good total go. Yeah, I got a lot of tabs open. I just kept opening more and more as I was thinking about stuff with y'all, doggone it. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Oh yeah, I did see some comments. So let me read these and then close out. Y'all know I'm long-winded, so sorry that. I just want to be thorough. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Yisrael? Florida's 15th congressional district. Okay, so did you see the map with only the 11 districts? Jermaine said, I thought I was reading wrong. Yeah, it wasn't you. I gave you bad instructions. My bad. I apologize. Hi there. Are you saying just hi? Yeah, right? That's not a state abbreviation, right? Yeah, I think you're saying hi there, just hi. Okay, hi, Bruce. All right, y'all. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope all is well. Have a great weekend. And yeah, that's it. Bye.